You know, I see people who will upload a picture and then upload a picture saying, I've uploaded a picture, please like the picture.
Looking for validation.
That'd be like walking out into the street, making an effort on your outfit, yeah, going out and then going up to someone going, do you like my outfit? No. Okay, but can you say you like my outfit? I like your outfit. What do you get out of that? I can't understand.
Hello guys, welcome to DK on Cabin. My name is Kwame and I'm here with Dan. So in today's video we'll be talking about when did arrogance become the norm. Now this is something that is a bit different from what we normally talk about, but this happened to us last week. Something I don't understand why happened to us last week, so I just feel like, listen Dan, let's just talk about this and see what the people think. They would agree with us, or if they can share similar experience in it.
So share your views in general.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but most importantly, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this to your friends as well. Every social media platform you've got, post it on Facebook, everywhere you've got. You know what I mean? We need your support. I post Sundays and Wednesdays, right? So you'll be seeing most of my videos. You'll be seeing Dan in this nice suit, yeah.
Not every time.
Yeah. So yeah, do that. You know what I mean? We need your support. Like us all, so other people can see it. You know what I mean? Let's go, guys. So Dan, what do you think about this subject, man? What do you think about this?
I feel like this is a very interesting subject. You know, as you say, it's very different to what you normally speak about on the channel. And it's one of these subjects I feel like is kind of, a lot of people know it's the case, but sort of either choose to ignore it or just ignore it because they're more focused on other things. But, you know, essentially it's there. You know, arrogance, is it the norm? And I feel like in many cases now it is. So many people seem arrogant. You know, people have said I seem arrogant. People, I'm sure, have said that you seem arrogant at times.
Word. And
you know, I think it stems a lot from, like, nowadays it's all about, you know, love yourself. You're the best person. You're the best person in your life, and you can't do anything wrong, and you can, you know, all this sort of stuff. Yeah. But there's a very fine line between loving yourself and arrogance. You know, and I feel like the key thing is that it's not a competition. Life is not a competition. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it is to a certain extent. Like, you know, we're all trying to, you know, be the best person we can be. We're all trying to be as successful as we can, whatever. But ultimately, we're all human. Yeah. We should all be friends. And I know that in the real world, that's not going to be the case. But you'll get certain people, and I guess it's opinion. I guess it could just be called opinion. You know, what I think would be different to what someone else thinks. But a lot of people, I feel that they're better than someone else based on something that, to me at least, is unfounded. Like, oh, you get tons of likes on Instagram, therefore you're better. No, you understand what I'm saying? And I know that sounds a bit mad that, you know, we're sat here asking for likes on our videos and shit. That's different. But we're not. It doesn't make us think that we're better. We're just trying to get the message out there. You understand what I'm saying? You'll get people, and, you know, I don't want you to think that we're aiming this indirectly at girls. It's guys just as much as it's girls. Guys do the same.
I remember in college, guys used to do that all the time.
All the time. And, you know, you'll get people that are materialistic. They'll think, oh, because I'm wearing this clothes, or, you know, I'm rocking this bag, or, you know, example of me, people used to say that because I drive a nice car that I'm arrogant. And that's not the case. But a lot of people will gain a sense of arrogance from it. And that's bad, you know. I feel like, I'll be honest, Kwame, I don't understand where this came from. You know, when I listen to my parents and my grandparents, the world was always about being humble and, you know, taking what you've got for granted. And that if you've got something nice, it's because either you or your family have worked for it. Whereas now, it's kind of, there's an aura of, you know, show everything off, and, you know, it doesn't matter what people think. It goes back to what we were saying last week of, you know, you can say what you want, you can do what you... No, you can't, you know? And it winds me up.
Yeah, I think with the showing whatever you want, I think, first of all, I think hip-hop has a part to play in it.
Yeah. Because it's showing off, innit?
Showing off, right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, movies, but I don't think movies, you know, has done a lot of damage.
No, not really.
But first of all, if you have a bag, or if you're going to buy something, a car, a nice car, you need to ask yourself, who are you buying it for? Yourself, or you're buying it so people can talk about it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. A lot of people, they are on social media, right? They're showing off, even if they're having like £2 Nando's or something that is a £2 Nando's, they want to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
Right? Are you doing it for yourself, or you want to do it because?
But that is the society we live in, isn't it? You know, I'm guilty of this. You know, you go out for a meal, you almost feel obliged in this day and age to take a picture of it and post it on social media, because I feel like everyone thinks that unless you're posting your life so that everyone can see it, people will think that you're not doing anything, and that if you're not doing anything, that's then
you're boring.
Yeah, and that you're boring, and that you're therefore inferior to them. No, you know, go out, have a nice time, don't take pictures of it. And if you do take pictures of it, if you're going somewhere nice, have it for you, so you can look back and go, look what I did. And if you want to share the odd picture, just, you know, because it is, you know, virgin or normal nowadays, that's fine. But you'll get people that will literally... A good example, is like when you go... I don't, but a lot of people I know go to festivals. And their social media is absolutely rinsed with, like, just videos of people performing and screaming and people talking about, I'm living my best life, you know.
Are you really living your best life?
You're not. You're stood in a field on drugs with mud on your legs, like, you know.
I mean, if that's your interest, that's fine. But me, the problem is, I've seen a lot of people do so many things, and when I speak to them, I realize that they're not doing it for themselves. Right? Even a lot of people are setting goals, for example, right? And the goals, right, it's not even their goals. It's what the society...
It's what they think people will want them to see them doing.
Right. So that's the thing. I don't go out as much anymore. Right? So now I can observe how people move. When I'm on my phone, I don't go on social media as much. But when I see people do anything, I'm like, this one, you're definitely not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for someone. Yeah. So once you've done it, your social media, you've got 2,000 likes. Right? You're back to normal, back to reality.
You know, I know people that, excuse me, that do stuff because they genuinely want to do it. I know people that have gone and visited, that are out travelling to countries that they genuinely want to visit, and they genuinely want to see the world and experience it, because, you know, I feel like that sort of thing is beneficial, because it will humble you. It will make you, you know, truly realise just how insignificant you are. And I feel like people forget, just as a singular, how insignificant you are. And that doesn't mean that you can't have an impact, and that doesn't mean that you're not a good person, but you are one of, I don't know how many people are in this world. But then that to me is living their best life, you know. If you're doing well in your career that you enjoy, and you know you're the people you're liaising with like you're living your best life in your way, you know. If you're out every night on drugs, getting drunk, again, you can call it my opinion, that's not living your best life. And people are very quick to be very sharp and, you know, jump to conclusions nowadays. So Kwame mentioned at the beginning of the video a thing that we had last week. It was actually after shooting the video, you know, we went out for a quick drink and was minding our own business. And this female out of nowhere walks up to me, to both of us, but it kind of was more directed at me, I feel.
Yeah.
And what did she say? Stop looking over in this direction.
No, stop looking at me, fam. If she said over in that direction, I would not even get angry.
Yeah.
But it's just the way she said, stop looking at me, okay? And I was like, that one, I got angry. I don't get angry, but I just could not understand why she felt like we're looking at her.
Yeah.
And that's one of the main reasons why I stopped going to the club. Because you see overconfident girls. I'm not saying don't be confident, right? But you see girls that are so egotistical that I don't even understand. You see guys that are looking to get into an argument just to impress girls.
And these girls, and I'm going to get judged for saying this,
it doesn't matter.
They will only look for the guys that have got the abs, the special, you know, the latest clothes, whatever the trend is, you know, tanned. And you can say I'm wrong, but I'm not wrong. And, you know, for me, it's quite interesting, that point about what happened at the pub. The bit that wound you up was what she said. The bit that wound me up, I don't care. You know, say what you want. The bit that wound me up was that when she returned, it was, oh yeah, I said to them, stop looking this way. Now, we weren't looking that way. We may have glanced over. You know, you're human. You're going to be looking around.
I'm looking at you.
Exactly. But what I don't get is, even if we were looking over there, why does it matter? I mean, I appreciate if you were there and someone was just staring at you, you know, that's weird. You know, I think that's fair to say. But to just glance over and look at someone, for it to generate that kind of reaction that clearly has come from a sense of, I'm better than you. Why? You know, I'm pretty sure if, I don't know, Zac Efron was in the pub glancing at her, she wouldn't have reacted in the same way.
Yeah, but even for her to say she's better than someone else because of her appearance, right? That's cool, right? But how long is your looks going to take you in this life? You, as a woman,
is that something that truly matters?
Yeah, as a woman, you lot might not like what I'm going to say, but women, your looks fades away. The closer you get to 30, it fades away. So if you're not intellectual, you're not an intellectual person, if you don't know how to communicate with someone, if you don't know how to get money with someone, what have you got to offer? You know what I'm saying? And the same thing as a guy, if all you got is your money, right? When we talk about success, right? You hear people bring up money. Being successful doesn't mean you have money, you know, right? So as a guy, if you have money and you're always showing it to girls, right? Guess what? They're just only going to take your money. They don't want you, right? So find something in the inside, something that makes you you, right? And show it to the world. Or don't even just show it. Just kind of like act like that person, the true good person that you want to be. And people, the good people, the right people will attract to you. But all I see is people just showing off strength. And you know one thing that pisses me off? Girls that are on social media, they will not say anything, right? All they'll be doing is just taking pictures, just right, showing off their bikinis and that. and sometimes they will take a picture, right? And they'll be like, a sunny day, it's a sunny day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen, your bum is showing, so how are you telling me it's a sunny day for? So you expect me to look at the sun behind you? Come on, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't take you anywhere in life. Even if let's forget about looks, right? Or your looks fading away. But what do you get from that? The likes, and what is it? If you're fighting depression, it's not going to cause that. It's not going to stop that depression. People trying to overcome porn addiction. They will go on social media. When I'm on Twitter, that's all I see. Girls trying to just show off their body constantly. And I'm thinking, fucking hell. Sorry for swearing. I'm trying to overcome porn addiction, right? So every time I'm on social media and I see that, I'm like, you can't even go on social media anymore. I can't break this. You know what I mean? Yeah. But anyway,
it's just how the world's changed, isn't it? You know, I kind of, I'm on the fence a bit. Like, I kind of feel like, you know, if you want to do that and you want to leave nothing to the imagination and put yourself all over, you know, social media, you do that. And if you want to get completely naked and make people pay to have a look at it,
that's
you
cool.
do that.
At least you're making money, but still.
For me, you know, just the arrogance is the thing. Don't let things go to your head. You know, like a good example is, like, there's a lot of famous people that people will say they like because they're not arrogant, because they're humble, that came from, you know, low, you know, talking about artists, when you look at the likes of, you know, Giggs as an example, he's a well-known rapper. He is humble. He's still at his roots. He still lives in a similar area. He doesn't think he's better than anyone. He doesn't think he's better than any of his counterparts. And then you look at, like, Skepta. They're two of basically the same artists, but Skepta is not humble. He's arrogant. He loves himself. And, you know, they're both similar. They've both done songs with Drake. They've both made it in America now. They're both literally billionaires. But
millionaires. Not billionaires.
They're billionaires, aren't they?
No way.
They're millionaires.
Millionaires.
Correction. Millionaires. But one of them is humble and is therefore respected more, and one of them is arrogant. And I can't understand why there's this whole, I'm better than you. Like, it's just, you know, relax. It's life. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not trying to, I can't comprehend why you would feel the need to kind of, I don't even say make yourself better than someone, because you're not better than them. Like, I can't comprehend why you would want or even think that you doing something makes you better than someone. Yeah. And if it does, why that matters to you. You know, just focus on yourself. You know, focus on the people around you and, you know, being there for them. And just going back to what we said last week, be a decent person, you know. Stop people get so caught up in the social media thing. You know, I see people who will upload a picture and then upload a picture saying, I've uploaded a picture, please like the picture.
Looking for validations.
That'd be like walking out into the street, making an effort on your outfit, yeah, going out and then going up to someone going, do you like my outfit? No. Okay, but can you say you like my outfit? I like your outfit. What do you get out of that? I can't understand, you know. The point of when social media started of someone liking something was because they liked it, you know. You wouldn't go out and someone doesn't like your outfit and they come up and go, oh, you look nice. Just, it doesn't have, I don't understand how it's got to that point where people are literally like living in a bubble.
Yeah. I mean, some of you guys will probably lose sleep if you don't get the likes you want on social media. You'll probably not be able to sleep that night, innit? Which is sad, really, truly, because that means that someone could just break you like that. You emotionally, right, and mentally, someone could just break you like that. You know what I mean? Because all your attention, why don't you use the same attention on on your social media? Why don't you use it on something that could probably benefit people? Someone in the street.
I may get judged for saying this, and I feel like it may end up actually being a topic for us to discuss at another time. But I feel a lot of the people that are kind of big on social media and are more bothered by it than other people are the ones that are kind of the opposite in the real world, that don't have people there for them, that aren't, you know, receiving any sort of attention. And for them, I feel like, don't judge me, it's kind of an escape. And they think, you know...
It's like drugs, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So, and, you know, again, I'm not being sexist because it's guys as well as girls, but you do see, you know, girls, and often it is the ones getting, you know, leaving not much to the imagination, as we've said, that possibly in real life are not like that. And then kind of, but the counterproduct of that is that they then become arrogant. But it's based solely on something online, not something in person. And, you know, I'm not saying that if everyone in real life was saying that they're good looking, that would make them a better person. It wouldn't. But, you know, I feel like it's just unfounded. So many people's arrogance stems from something unfounded. You know, if you went and donated £10 million to charity and you was out in Africa building wells and you're helping...
Okay, let me take that back. Africa, yeah. First of all, there's water in Africa. Don't believe what they see on TV. I said building wells, bro. That's funny, bro. But anyway, continue. There's water in Africa, yeah. So
I've lost my trail of thought now.
Yeah, so you're helping people in Africa, in anywhere.
Then, you know, you've done a great thing, and I don't want to say you should be arrogant, but I would kind of understand if you had a kind of, you know, look at me because you've done something genuinely amazing.
That's not even. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, too, right? It's like giving a homeless person 1p, right? For example, 1p,
and a pound.
Yeah, and expecting something back,
some kind of gratification.
What is the value in you giving to them? You must just keep your money.
Yeah.
Right. When you do something, you shouldn't be expecting anything. You shouldn't even be thinking about getting something.
I think you've hit a key point there. There's people. I'm gonna say millennials, all right, and we kind of just fall into that category.
Yeah.
Okay. People nowadays, there's always an expectation. There's always I've done this, therefore you should do that. Or, you know, going back to the arrogance, like there's a lot of people sort of our age and younger will be like, I'll respect you if you respect me. And they'll be saying this to people in authority. People like their teachers, people like the police, I don't know, bouncers outside a nightclub. But it's like, whoa, hold on. Not that long ago, you were just taught to be respectful and it would reciprocate. Whereas now it's, I'm not going to be respectful unless you're respectful to me. And it's like, no, you know. And there's, as well as the expectation, a lot of people nowadays, they expect instant gratification. It's, I've done that, therefore I need this instantly.
It doesn't work like that.
Life doesn't work like that. You know, there's going to be ups and downs. Sometimes, yeah, the most successful people have worked and worked and worked and worked, and it's failed and failed and failed and failed. And only on like the 6th or 7th time, because they didn't give up and they didn't expect, you know, instant gratification, they succeeded, you know?
Yeah, you see, people like always want something for nothing. And that's where a lot of people will never become successful. I'm not trying to. It
You
should
gotta work for everything.
It's like a business, right? In order for a business to be the best, right? They always put out as much service, the best service as possible, and put a lot out there, right? The more you put out there, the more you get back. But for you to think, oh, okay, in order for me to show the right attitude towards someone, they need to show it to me first. You're never going to get it.
Yeah.
You never, right? And this is someone that used to be so angry at workplace. Right, and one thing I realized when I changed my attitude to just treating everyone as the most important person on the planet.
And then if they don't treat you right back, then that's their problem.
Yeah.
It's not your problem. You've done your bit. You're still a good person. You've done what you can. If you're rude to someone, they will probably be rude back to you. But often you'll get people be rude to someone, and they'll be nice back, and they'll still have a chip on their shoulder. And I don't understand. You know, a lot of people, like using the police as an example. The amount of videos I see online of people like fighting with the police and arguing and calling them this, and they're just doing their job. Like, they might not be doing it very well at times, but don't disrespect. You know, it actually pisses me off.
Yeah, you get what you put out, innit? So if you put out negativity, you definitely get a negative result, right? And one of the best ways to have the right attitude wherever you go, right? Not just treating people right, even to become the right person, the best or the richest man you've dreamt of, is to start acting like that the person you want to be in 10 years time. You might think that's mad, but if you see yourself as what do you call it, is there any male model? For example, if you see yourself as Cristiano Ronaldo, right, when you're playing football, you should be acting like you're Ronaldo. Or, you know what I mean? When you're walking, you should be carrying yourself like that person. When you're talking to any stranger or your friend, treat them like the way Ronaldo would treat a fan, right? When you start doing that, you realize that the people will start acting nice to you. Because most successful people are not bad people. They don't disrespect people like that. And I'm not talking about rappers. I'm talking about successful people that you know what I mean? They always treat people right because they know the value of and how hard work and just whatever you put out, they understand that value. So start seeing yourself as that person and start acting that way.
A good example of just how much stuff has changed, in people's upbringing and people's mindset. I can't remember where I saw it. It was on social media somewhere. There was, what's that YouTuber? He does like pranks, but like ridiculous pranks. Like he pours paint over his sister's. You guys will know who I'm talking about. That crazy guy who's a complete dick. He, I can't remember where it was, but he was in like a restaurant somewhere, and it was obviously spread on social media. He bowled in and pushed right to the front of the queue and said, "I should be served first because I'm a YouTube famous." Whatever he called himself, right? That in itself winds me up more than you can imagine. Partly because that doesn't make him better than anyone else. Partly because the guy has been brought up in a world where he thinks that because people watch his videos on social media that makes him better than someone. That is a measurement of how good he is as a person. But the irony of it is there was, like, attached with this, there was a picture of Bill Gates or someone like that. Bill Gates, Richard Branson, one of them. And they were queuing literally to a burger van. Bearing in mind they're like, what, two of the richest people in the world, I think, after Bezos of Amazon. And they were queuing literally for a burger van because apparently it's a nice burger van. And he's just there. He's just, whoever it was in their like trackies, waiting at the back of the queue, long queue, not, being elaborate, not, thinking they're better than anyone, even though, bearing in mind, this is the richest guy in the world. And that says it all, That says so much as to just how deluded people are these days, as to what is a measurement for how good you are.
Yeah, that's another thing why I always constantly blame school for this. If people can understand how the mind works and how the universe works, that YouTuber would not even do that dumb shit he did. Right? Because through his own thought pattern, he could lose where he could go back down to where he started. Right? School never teach you that.
I feel like a lot of it is also home discipline. It's how you've been brought up.
Definitely.
I think that's a big thing.
Yeah, but still, you could still learn it on yourself, by yourself. If school could have taught us this though, you can't always blame You know what I mean? But still, like, a lot of people I know people that were raised in a good family, but trust me, they are one of the dumbest, and like they're so rude.
Yeah,
Where did they get that from? Outside. And I'm saying, so the same way you got the negative from outside, right? You could find the positive from outside, right? If you don't understand how the universe works, right? I don't think you lot would even you would humble yourself, man. You know what I mean? I just don't understand why today where we live in, people are so arrogant and thinking. They think that being an arrogant and treating people like what do you call it, crap, is what makes them the bigger person.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
You know what I mean? Like, yo,
I feel like this is a topic we could just. I feel like we'd need all of you involved so we can just have like a mass discussion. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's such a widespread.
You know what I mean?
Thing.
It just, one other thing I'll say, right, to the people that are on social media and always expecting women and guys to just keep validating them, right? A few months ago, I was in this truck, isn't it? And this dirty truck, isn't it, coming from work. And I was thinking, what are everyone in the traffic thinking? It was like around 1 p.m. in the afternoon, like proper broad daylight. And I was thinking, what are people thinking in the traffic, innit? And something, I heard this voice in it. We all get this voice in our head, like, it was like, okay, right, since you're so nervous about this, right, you're thinking what other people are thinking, just look on the right hand side and see if they're even looking at you. And I looked, and everyone was in their car, yeah, busy thinking about their own life.
Yeah.
And do you know what this voice told me?
Why
he was worried? Like, yeah, that's one of the things he said. He was like, when you go home, you come in the car, you come home by yourself. When you're revising at night time, you're by yourself, right? You're always by yourself. At the end of the day, these people, right, they don't care about you. Everything in life, you're always by yourself. You have family, but at the end of the day, if you think about it, you're by yourself, right? So you have to do things that pleases you. These people are not going to be lying in bed with you. They're not going to be wearing clothes with you. So why are you so worried about the likes and social media? At the end of the day, they don't care. When I'm on social media, sometimes I like people's pictures, but that doesn't mean I give a shit about them. I don't even check the picture. Yeah. I'm like, because I like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Come on, man.
That's true.
But anyway, is there anything you'd like to add to it? We all like what?
I feel like if we just kept going, we'd be going on all night.
Yeah.
I'm honest, but I feel like, you all need to comment, because this is one of those topics that it's very easy that something we've said has pissed someone off.
And that's fine.
And that's fine. We've all got our opinions. And let us know. We're not saying you're wrong. We're just showing how we feel.
Yeah, word. I mean, we'll say this part one of this topic, innit? Because it's a big topic. Even, who knows, in a few months' time, we'll get, let's talk about part two.
So we can get all of us.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'll get the squad in, you know what I mean? But it is mad, you know what I mean? It is mad how...
And I feel like also, if any of you are you feel truly passionate about something that we've discussed, and you want to be involved, or you want to just have your say, even if it's just for half a video, let Kwame know.
I mean, yeah, word. You know what I mean?
So you can feel you're getting your voice out there.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like I said, you're always by yourself. You came here, we came from somewhere. Let me say this way. One of the quotes that I like, innit? Right, but I don't know, it's a long quote, so I'll keep it this way. You see, we came from somewhere, right? And we're going somewhere. So we should make our time here an exciting adventure. Right, I'm going to add my own thing to it. You should be doing things that you want to do. You should be going to a job that you truly love doing. You should be going after the people that loves you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? The architect of this universe did not build a stairway leading nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So you do what pleases you, and that's how life, it shouldn't be a bore. You should do whatever you want to. If you want to walk around being naked, do it. If that makes you happy, do it. I'm not saying go around and...
Just don't think you're better than anyone else because you're doing it. That's it.
You know what I mean? Once you start thinking you're better than someone, you've lost the game. You've lost it. No one is above you. Always remember that. No one is above you, and you're not above anyone. Yeah. You know what I mean? We'll end it there. Right. Anyway, thank you guys for just keep staying with us till the end, right?
That was a long video.
We've ranted a lot, and we probably swore a few times, but sorry about that. Yeah, and it will happen again, right? I know there's probably kids watching it, but
I apologize.
yeah. Thank you, Dan, man.
Thank you.
Much love, fam. You killed it for me. You killed it. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. I post on Sundays and Wednesdays. Hit the notification button so you can see most of my videos. Like as well so people could see it. Share it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. I'm not even on any of most of them, but still share it, yeah?
Just literally share it.
Yeah, share it. And tell your friends, even your mom, your dad, tell them to check my channel out.
Yeah, they'll love it. They'll like hearing about the different generations.
Yeah, wait. I've had other people that like your videos, so imagine if they like it, you'd like it, so your friends will like it. Alright, we'll leave it there. Have a wonderful day. Take care.